Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little different. Our city was hit with the worst storm of the century and it changed our Christmas dramatically. So I'm going to kind of share the story of how that all went, give you some updates and some information on what the storm did to us, and just tell you how we managed to still have Christmas, but how it was also almost canceled. The plan was to have Christmas Eve at my mom's with my side of the family, and then have Christmas Day at my mother-in-law's with my husband's side of the family. The blizzard started, we knew it was coming. It started on Friday, Christmas was on Sunday. I dropped Nico off at daycare. It was getting really bad out, so I happened to stop at Tops on the way back. My mom was calling me over and over again, begging me to just go get Nico and go back home because it was getting really, really bad out. But I knew that I needed to stock up on diapers and food, things that we might need for the storm. Usually, I don't even do this because we're so used to these storms. Our community can function with a ton of snow. Usually, it doesn't really change anything when there's a big storm like this because we're so equipped for it and we're used to it. But this was getting bad quick. By the time I got home, they let me know from Nico's daycare that we needed to pick them up. The winds were so fast, there was so much snow coming down, so snow was being whipped at us in every direction, so I just could not bring the baby out in that again. So luckily, my mom went to pick Nico up for me. She brought him home. The only problem was Polly was out in Lackawanna at the time, and that was getting hit the hardest. And hour by hour, more and more people were getting stranded. So I was begging Polly to just come home. But he had to make sure everything at work was weatherproofed because he just got a promotion and that was his responsibility now. So all we could do was pray and hope that he made it home in time before he couldn't make it home at all. Finally, just before the driving bans went into effect, Polly made it home. Thank God, because the snow came down so fast. Our area was not that bad, but my sister kept updating me. She was closer to the city of Buffalo. She had to shovel out her exhaust pipe every half hour because it kept getting covered. And if you didn't know, make sure no snow covers your exhaust pipe outside because that will cause a carbon monoxide leak. It was constant. And we found out that the deaths had started. We've never had something like this. We've had snow every year and we've never had anything like this. So there was no way we were going to get to my mom's that night. The plows couldn't even get through. Emergency vehicles got stranded trying to save people. Christmas Eve night, I finished wrapping all of Nico's gifts and Polly's gifts so that the next day Nico would have his presents under the tree.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter?
For your table. Oh, you're gonna help Priya open her gifts too, Nico?
Yep.
Whoa, Nico, go back and open the one you had.
Yeah, finish that one and then we'll find one of Priya's, okay?
So put in mine. Put mine.
What did you say?
Mine. What's that? Let me see. Spoon! It's to go with your placemat.
A spoon!
Alright, let me see what it is. Let me see. I have to look at it first. It's Santa special messages. This is.
What is that?
What does it do?
Okay.
Look.
Oh.
That big is a snack.
Give it to her. Aw,
Thank you.
Now do it.
that was Daddy's. You want to give that to Daddy?
Then open it.
No, you give it to Daddy.
Thank you.
Then yours.
Oh, you have another one that didn't.
Then yours, Dad.
And that was Daddy's too. No, a lot of them did.
Then yours.
That one is to Nico from Mama and Daddy.
Then mine.
Yours. What is that?
Open it.
What is it?
Is that
Mine.
What is that?
Never.
It's
mailbox?
Can open this.
Don't you want to finish opening the rest of your gifts first?
Yes.
And then we can open this?
Yes.
Okay.
Bless you, Priya.
That one is to Priya from Santa.
Then open this.
Okay. Daddy, did you open your Santa?
No, I'm just gonna wait till he's done.
Tap here.
This one's Priya's.
Then open it. Then open it. Then take this off.
Oh, we got a sweater and pants for Priya.
Ooh, oh.
Thank you, Santa.
This.
And jammies. Thank you, Santa.
Now we have to open it. Now we have to open up the
Is this
mailbox.
from Mama? Is this from Mama from Nico?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You made that for Mama at school,
Oh,
Nico?
this is from Mommy and Daddy.
What?
Made with love. The lace inside is to remind you of how small I was in 2022.
What is it? What did it say?
Said the lace inside is to remind you of how small I was in 2022.
Oh.
Nico! Inside. Says Nico's Christmas list. Cars, Mega Bloks, and toys. Oh, it looks like you got a lot of toys. And this is to remind you of how tall you were in 2022.
What's this?
That's how tall you are. Cutie. Aw,
Oh, and it's
Nico.
a ornament.
Yeah, this is so cute. Oh, with their little fingers. I love this, Nico. Mommy and Daddy love it. Oh, Nico!
What did you do?
Ripped him off.
Nico.
So, thank God we had Christmas together as a family in our home with power, with food, nice and safe. I can't thank God enough for this. I can't imagine what other families were going through. It's like I didn't want to enjoy the day too much because I felt guilty for the families that had tragedy on a day that's supposed to be the happiest day of the year. But we also have to be thankful to God for what we have. So we made the best of it. We celebrated with the four of us during the day. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law had to cancel Christmas at her house. Too many people were snowed in, and a lot of that side of the family lives in different areas, so it was a lot harder to get everybody to my mother-in-law's to celebrate Christmas together. But Polly was not taking no for an answer when it came to celebrating Christmas with my family that day. So he told us all that he was going to get my sister and my niece and nephew to my mom's house no matter what he had to do so that we could all celebrate Christmas together on Christmas Day. And that's what he did. It had stopped snowing, but the roads were really bad. There was a lot of driving bans in the surrounding areas, but after Nico opened gifts, Polly made the drive out to my sister's house in all this snow with his truck to plow my sister out, and I decided to give the house a quick speed clean because it was just in disarray. So I did that as fast as I could. By the time it was done, Polly was back from my sister's. It was time for Nico's nap time, so he got him to sleep while I finished wrapping gifts for my mom's house. I also still had to make the apron that I planned on making for my mom on Friday. Luckily, I was able to get it done. The original plan was to finish the gift wrapping, make the apron, get the house back in order on Friday, but Nico was sent home early from school, and as we all know, it is very difficult to get anything done when he's around. So that's why I was scrambling, because on Christmas Eve, I didn't know if anything was even still on, so I didn't do much that day, but then I realized Christmas Day that I still had to get all this done and we were having Christmas. So I scrambled around to get everything done before we went to my mom's house. After Nico's nap, before we went to my mom's, we opened the gifts that Nico had picked out for us at school from Santa's Secret Shop. Santa's Secret Shop, if you don't know, is when I send in money with a list of family members for Nico to buy for, and his teachers help him pick out something special for each of his family members. So we took some time before going to my mom's to open Polly and I's gifts that Nico had picked out for us.
Oh, it's stapled, that's why. Oh.
No, that's it.
Yeah, but it's okay, it's just a package. Ooh.
Do I give it to you?
Oh, that's my mama.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So nice.
Thank you so much.
Is that a little heart necklace?
two hearts together.
Oh, you want Daddy to open his too? Here, stay right here so I can see. You picked this out for me? Ooh, I'm excited. Gloves!
You gave Daddy some more gloves.
Thank you. You're such a nice boy. Thank you for my present.
Did you see what Nico got to them, Mama?
Hey, look, I got gloves. Ooh, I'm gonna put them on right now.
Nico's such a good son.
Yes, you're the best. Look.
Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
So after I finished the apron and got all our gifts together, I got Capria ready and dressed. I got myself ready while Polly got Nico dressed to head over to my mom's to celebrate Christmas.
It's getting closer every dawn. Ooh, we are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. When we can't read the sky, we just sail with the wind that we've got. And when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers.
Literally nothing but 7-Eleven was open. Like I said, it's a good thing we had food because I stopped on the way home during the beginning of the storm because grocery stores were closed for the next 2 days. There were moms on Facebook begging for formula to feed their babies because they were running out. I actually tried to get formula and frozen breast milk to a mom that I found on Facebook who needed it, but she was just too far away for us to reach her in all the snow. Luckily, she did tell me that someone got to her, so I was super, super happy about that because I was so worried and I felt so bad, but someone helped her, and regardless of all that, we made it to my mom's in one piece. My heart goes out to everyone who experienced hardship and tragedy this Christmas. It's really heartbreaking, some of the things people had to go through. There were women who were in active labor on their way to the hospitals that weren't able to get to the hospital. There was a woman who had to be talked through her baby's birth while she was at home because she couldn't get to a hospital. You know, those things definitely hit home with me because I'm a mom, because I know what that's like to be in such a scary situation already, so I can't even imagine. My heart goes out to everyone who did not have the Christmas they were thinking they were going to have. So you are all in my prayers. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful holiday with your family, and I hope you have many, many more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.